It's a nice problem to have, but when you're in the middle of a winning streak this long, it's hard to find fault with the team's play. But that doesn't mean we're not going to try.
Stop hating, Hank.
All right, once again, Hornet, I'm not hating. I'm just practicing tough love. It's because I love this team that I want to find any problems that are flying under the radar and fix them.
That's sleeping dog's lie, Hank.
Look, there's no doubt this team is playing tremendous basketball right now. No doubt. But you got to wonder...
UK Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics playing against the Dallas Mavericks at American Airlines Center. Well, for the Mavericks, they are really playing at a high level right now, going 8-1 over the last 9 games. One of the top coaches in the league, Brad Stevens. Shaq, you can see the disappointment in his face when they fail to run the offense the way it's designed.
Yeah, he don't like his players running a lot of ISOs. You know, he wants spacing. He wants that ball moving. Bing, bing, bing.
Well, Stevens is a master of creating mismatches. Very flexible in his approach. He'll tinker with the offense all season, Joe, just to get it right.
And now we send you to Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Chris Webber is joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
More than 40 years ago, the Oscar Robertson rule ushered in the new era of free agency in the NBA. In the last decade, players have taken personal agency. They've pulled up stakes and forced trades in search of an ideal environment. Now, sometimes for teams on the losing end of that, it's a bitter pill to swallow. But this is the new reality of the NBA. Kevin?
It is indeed, D.A. Thank you. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these the new power rankings. They tell a great story. But take a look at the Grizzlies. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at the Mavericks, they are rolling, showing a lot of belief in themselves. The fan base is energized. We'll see if they can keep this up.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5, down low. And for the Mavericks, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Slim, and it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. Chris, if your team's style of play doesn't seem to be working, do you still have time within a season to change it?
There's always time, as long as everyone is on the same page. And if something's not working, the worst thing you can do is to keep going in that direction. You need to bring everyone in, let them know the mistakes that we've made, let them know our new outlook, and ask everyone, are they in on it? And if they're not, those guys that aren't in on it, you stay in the locker room. We'll be back after the game. If everyone's in on it, we're going to have a heck of a time. We're going to have a heck of a time because now we have a new outlook. And sometimes with the new outlook, it brings positive energy.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Hayward outside. Back to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Out to the right wing. Down low. Here's Charles. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. 4-point game. Pass to Tatum. Brown outside. Tatum with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Philadelphia. Got it from 16 feet.
The height, the footwork. No wonder Tatum's knocked down mid-range from there.
Doncic feeling it out. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Walker, and it's blocked. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Kemba, the pass to Charles. Doncic outside. Pass to Kemba. Here's Finney-Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Kemba Walker picks one up. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, and Brad Stevens, credited for the culture he's helped establish in Boston. But last season, though, that took a hit. Now we'll see how he responds to that adversity. It's going to be interesting to see.
Count that one. Tatum's got his second bucket.
What I like about Tatum, he moves his feet well, understands angles. He plays more physical than advertised.
Here's Charles. Here's Doncic. And easy 2 points on the layup.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
For Boston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Chris, Coach Stevens was candid after last season. He said he could have done a better job finding that fit and holding a standard for the team.
Well, you like seeing that. If a coach has to hold his players accountable, then he must first hold himself accountable. And the front office was quick to dismiss that notion, but not so many fans. There's no panic in Stevens, though. I like that. He's a steady hand through it all.
That one good for 2.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Pound kicks to Tice. Out to the wing. And here's Walker outside. Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, look at Walker's percentages from beyond the arc. I mean, tremendous improvement over the last few years.
To the middle. Here's Charles. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Slim's got 6. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 5. Tatum on the wing. First quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Tice kicks to Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Now you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
And that one falls for Tatum. And after an incredible rookie season, Jason Tatum back to earth just a bit, Chris, in year 2.
Oh, yeah, and all that talent. Tatum getting to the line 6 times a game. That's how you put pressure on the defense.
And so Tatum nails them both.
And the free agency fate of Kyrie Irving hung over the Celtics last season. Now that he's gone, How do they weather his departure?
Well, yeah, great question. I think that the uncertainty was a drain on all of them. I mean, Kyrie's obviously an elite talent. I still think they have what it takes, though, to get it done.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep. Slim passes to Doncic. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Hayward can't hit. Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game a loss to Philadelphia.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Brown. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
With great physical and athletic tools, Brown's adept at pushing past contact.
Here's Doncic. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Doncic has got 6.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Tatum finds Brown. Back to Tatum. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. Marcus Smart's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Tice, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Finney-Smith passes to Charles. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Brown. Last game he had 28 points. Here's Walker. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic is going with a whole new group out there. To the right side. Finney-Smith passes to Charles. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You look at Tatum, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Slim is out there with Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Bucks was tremendous. He had 35 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. It looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Walker dishes to Tatum. And here's Brown outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench did exactly what they needed to do. Without their production, who knows if they win that game.
And Doncic gets it to go.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Outside Tatum. Hayward trying to get open, and he recovers it. Tatum kicks to Hayward. Clock at 2. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Dallas leading by 3. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
And he gets the bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Boston's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Tatum. Brown outside. Tatum against Porzingis. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Doncic. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look at Boston. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place.
And, you know, for Boston, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Well, it's possible we haven't seen them at their best yet. They've shown they can play with any team in the league. And now they need to do it every night, not just some nights. Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Mavericks leading by 5. The pass to Kemba. Some nice passing here by Dallas.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Walker's shot is off.
And he hasn't been able to do much damage outside the 3-point line. Just 1 triple for him in the game, and that was back in the first quarter.
Porzingis drops in the layup for 2. And now it's a 9-point Maverick lead.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Walker finds Tatum. Back to Walker. A floater. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Now, I thought maybe the D would figure him out as the game went along. Looks like he's figured them out in this first half.
Doncic passes to Charles. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
To the inside. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 7 points thanks to the hoop from Tatum.
And you can't leave guys open around Walker, I'll tell you that. He sees when the defense is overcommitted.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. And has worked on that shot and toolset enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
Okay. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Hey, Chris, with Dirk retiring, who now has the best fadeaway, you think, in the game from the post position?
It's a man that stole his move. Now, he didn't need to steal it. He just added on to his game. He's a great person. He's not a thief, but he uses that one-leg kick fadeaway, and he's the same height as Dirk. Well, that's Kevin Durant, the best fadeaway in the game, period.
Towns is developing a nice one, too.
Oh, you know what? I love Towns' games inside, and what makes Towns so good is that he can fade away over the right shoulder. And you know why that makes it so tough? Because he can come over the left shoulder with a jump hook. Most guys with the best fadeaways, they have a counter that already gets you hung in on that counter, and then when you're thinking about that original move, bam, they hit you with the fadeaway.
Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
That free throw, no good. You know, Greg, defense forgiven for Marcus Smart. The growth necessary for him has been at the offensive end.
And now, finally making progress as a three-point shooter. Had already made strides with his passing. He's becoming quite the two-way player.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game.
Brown finds Smart. Banked in off the glass. Smart's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, he's got the size and the strength to finish amongst the big men. That's why he does it. Smart, built to last in the paint.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And the Mavericks making a change here. White's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Cantor's checked in.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Celtics trail by 9. Now Walker. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Slim passes to Wright. Here's Charles. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Outside Tatum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. 13 points for Jason Tatum.
It's amazing. Scouts were worried that Tatum would be a streaky spot-up shooter, but you see the perfect form.
Charles, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Dallas shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Marjanovic checked in for Dallas. Green, he's checked in for the Celtics. And in his 5th year out of Utah, DeLon Wright, 6'5", great size, Chris, for the point guard position.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, and I like his game. Now, check it out. He's a solid defender. He can rebound the ball. He takes care of the ball, and you can win with guys like that.
Green against Hardaway. Green, the pass to Cannon. And it's the Mavericks on the break. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. 11-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit going into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Slam. Boston also with the sub. Brad Wanamaker's checked in for Kemba Walker. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Now, here's Cantor. 23 points for him the last game against Philadelphia.
And how about his defense? I mean, 4 blocks on the night. They couldn't keep him down. He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Smart against right. Pass to Brunson. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, Greg, they're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Shea, a lot of scoring from you in the first half. What are you guys doing offensively that's allowed you to be so successful?
Hey, this might come off as a little bit cocky, but I honestly can say I believe there's no one on that team that can guard me right now, you know? Hey, no disrespect, but that's how confident I am with my shot right now. And you better believe I'll keep it going, man, after the break.
Well, you do not lack for confidence. See you in the second half. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Daniel Tice out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Walker in at the point. Here's Porzingis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The NBA fans sometimes called the 6th man. Chris, talk about what a difference a raucous crowd, a home crowd, can make for a team and a player.
Well, I could talk about that from my experience, but let's talk about from my experience first. Sacramento, we had a lady called Sign Lady. Now, of course, she had a real name, but she says, just call me Sign Lady. She would make the most beautiful signs. Vlade, we believe in you. Peja, every shot is good. She'd make them creatively. They'd be bright. They'd be big. And we looked for her for encouragement. The cowbells, how loud everyone there was. Some first-time gamers saying, this is my first game coming to watch. Go win, Chris. Or people that's been like, I've never missed a game. You want to do it for the fans, how loud they are, how they get on the teams, how they get on the refs. You got to love it. And then for the rest of the league, oh, my God. Last year in the playoffs, going to the Milwaukee Bucks, their home arena, that new arena they have there, oh, crazy. You want to talk about crazy fans? Go out to Toronto and hang outside with 10,000 crazy fans in the rain while they're singing and shouting and having fun over there in Jurassic Park. And we all know about the great fans that Golden State had all their years in Oracle, some of the most loyal fans ever. The 6th man, the fans being the 6th man, that is not a cliche. That is not made up for PR purposes. That's true and real. And some of the best players will tell you how those fans have taken them over the top, giving them energy to win some games.
Yeah, a lot of energy.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Outside, Walker. Passes it to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
On up the court. Porzingis with the block.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Got a piece of it. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, I'll say this. Tatum gives you options in the open court because he can score from anywhere.
Kleba kicks to Doncic. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Mavericks have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. That's good from Charles. And here's Walker. 15 points in the game. He kicks it to Hayward. Brown outside. To the paint. Here's Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And that's 17 points for Jason Tatum.
Another one from Tatum. I mean, boy, this kid, he's cooking at the offensive end.
Finney Smith passes to Charles. No good. And it's Boston the other way. Brown wide open. He fires. The rebound by Charles. Mavericks leading by 17. Here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 12.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
Walker in the post, guarded by Charles.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Baseline try. Again, the Mavericks score.
And sure, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Here's Walker. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Slim passes to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
And Walker kicks to Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Out of Willard High School in Georgia, Jaylen Brown was ranked 2nd in the class of 2015 after Ben Simmons. All the powerhouses came calling. He went the unexpected route, choosing UC Berkeley.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Brown. And Cal Berkeley, not the biggest basketball program in the country. So, Chris, what led Brown to go there?
Well, former NBA All-Star Sharif Abdur-Rahim, another Wheeler High alum, took the same path. Look, Kevin, both of them welcomed the intellectual challenge. Now, Sharif, not only could he hoop, but now he's the president of the G League. And Jaylen Brown, he's the vice president of the Players Union.
And so it's both teams making substitutions here. Free throw drops for Wright. 44 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Smart passes to Hayward. Will it go? Another shot. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Slim passes to Finney Smith. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. And Wright, here we go. Count it, good. Wright's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
And so it's Dallas going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. Two guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Murray. DeJuan Wright is out there with Slim. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the power forward. Smart kicks to Ojale. And with the likely return of prep to pro prospects, Chris, some have argued for a high school combine to help determine who's ready to make the leap and who isn't.
I'm not really there with the high school combine. I still think that, you still have a level of college or a level of professionalism that can happen after. And I don't believe until you're ready to be evaluated for the pros immediately, should you have that combine. Your bodies are still growing. I talked to Jaren Jackson just yesterday, and he told me that he grew 2 inches over last summer. So I think it's a little unfair to judge these guys that early when their bodies and mentality still has a lot of development left.
Williams kicks to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ojale. On the wing, Green. Over Wright. Green, no luck. Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. To the middle, here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Smart dishes to Williams, and it's in there. Williams has got his first points of the night.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
To the inside, Charles. That shot off. Good work defensively by Smart. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. Green, the pass to Smart. C-Web, the NBA always trying to improve every aspect of the game, and that includes officiating.
Yeah, and it should include officiating, one of the most important parts of the game and one of the toughest jobs in the business of basketball. I mean, these guys are making calls on the fly without the advantage of the camera at home that we have watching through the screen, or without the advantage of slow motion technology. So first of all, kudos to the refs that go out and give it their best every day. We have the best refs in any of sports, I believe, and we still need to improve on that. The league recognizes that, and I love the fact that everybody's doing it together.
Murray outside. Powell in the high post. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Finney Smith passes to Charles. Here's Finney Smith. Feeds to Powell. Murray outside. From deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
And he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Outside Williams. Bounce pass from Smart. Here's Poirier. Mavericks with the rebound. Powell's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The pass to Charles. Now Powell, guarded by Smart. Passes it to Charles. Right against Green. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Another 3 for Dallas.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Two-time NBA champion Michael Thompson says the arm muscles, Chris, on today's players don't measure up with what they used to be. Is that even important?
You know what? He's right, but I don't know how important that is unless, you just want to bring the gun show to the games and then pull out the arms and the curls and say, check out these muscles. But now I think, it's a lot different. And make no mistake, even though that is a true comment, the players of today are much more athletic than his day and my day. And I think that's because of technology. They understand core strength. They understand dieting. They understand rest. And so many, they're privy to so much information that we didn't have. But, yeah, no more curls. It doesn't seem like there are any more Karl Malone 24-inch pythons, brother, out there in any of these games.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to one shot.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Smart misses.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And he gets it to go. Slim's got 40 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Smart. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
Dallas has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. And Smart over to help. Right, the pass to Powell. Here is Slim. Murray outside. Charles. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Smart.
Clearly a foul.
More star players changing teams. The word tampering comes up, Chris. Is the league striking the right balance on enforcement?
Oh, yes. And, Commissioner Silver, he knows all the tricks. He doesn't want it to be a police state, but he knows a wink from a wink.
Right,
you know what I mean? So you got to draw some lines. But, again, how do you stop it? I mean, if I'm playing on the Lakers and I say, wow, I think Anthony Davis has the best eyebrows in the world. You got to let me say that. And if that's recruiting, it's recruiting. So it's a fine line. And hopefully the players have some fun with it. And hopefully Commissioner Silver does his best to police it while everyone at the same time is working through with integrity.
Pass to Ojale. From outside, off the mark. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Down low. Kleba, the pass to Marjanovic. It's good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Poirier passes to Williams. Inside, here's Green. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Charles. Makes it off the glass. Slim's got 43 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Ojale. Bobbed up there for Green. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And the pass to Charles. Here's Murray up on top. To the paint. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Passes it to Ojale. And here is Williams. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Poirier. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's Kleba. He's guarded by Williams. No good from Charles. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for Boston. Ojale passes to Poirier. Can't connect from short range.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
Shooting 2. And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Slim.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
We see the shift toward players on competing teams becoming friends. How does that compare to when you played, Chris?
It's a little bit different. The players that I admired the most, I wouldn't be friendly with on purpose. We were in the same position. A guy like KG, one of my favorite players ever. We're close now. But during when we played, it was either me or him.
Really?
It was both of us. I didn't want to hang around with him when I'm trying to beat him in the summer. But, you know, you got guys like the Banana Boat crew and LeBron and Wade. They're good friends anyway. Melo and Bron came in 1 and 2, and they had that relationship. So I think relationships are always great. Really, it's just about can you turn the friendship off when you cross the line? I know that Banana Boat crew can, and I know others can as well. And that's all you want. As much as you're friends off the court, I want you to dislike each other on the court through your friendship, just like a big brother, little brother type of thing. So I don't think it's a problem.
Wanamaker the pass to Green. Here's Poirier, guarded by Wright. It's rebounded by Dallas. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Barea kicks to Kleba. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Back to Murray. Pass to Marjanovic. From deep, Perea. Ojale grabs the rebound. Here's Poirier. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Well, this place is still buzzing. Looking at Che's offensive outburst, it was incredible. What was going through your mind as that point total kept shooting up?
Hey, DA, man, I didn't do too much thinking, to be honest with you, man. But my teammates kept encouraging me to attack, so I went with it. You know, we got on the road as a team, and the points just kept coming and coming, as you can see from the night.
Well, you guys are on a roll right now, no doubt. Congratulations again. Guys?
All right, David, thank you.
Yep, the first tip to the final buzzer, man. We just got to play our hardest effort, and this is what we get. Oh, look, great. Keep this going, man. We're going to be in the playoffs. Absolutely.
Nice game, Che.
Thanks, V.
You must be looking forward to facing those guys again.
You know what? I don't know about that. We respect every team in this league. Tonight was just one of those nights where everything was working for us and nothing was working for them. That happens sometimes. But it doesn't mean we got their number or anything, all right? They got a bunch of good players over there, and we still respect them.
A good game tonight, Che. What is it about playing these guys that makes you feel so comfortable?
We had a good game plan. Coach got us ready, and we executed. But they're a good team. I got nothing but respect for those guys. We just came out and we played better.